toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Wildcats, long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go on the attack first. They'll run the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. They got zero push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Lewis to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a crease. It's Gibson. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Kansas State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, that's not the start.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Lewis wants to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bucs.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward and get better, and they have in Game 2 so far.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Toledo. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Runs ahead and powers its way for 4 yards out to the 30. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Complete to the right. Turns it on at midfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed field. It's Bowie. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Wildcats are flying down the field. Wants to throw. It's Savage. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it on the run.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
I love the play call defensively. 3rd down, and you're anticipating the quarterback being in the pocket throwing the football, so you dial up the blitz. You get home, you hit the QB, and force the incompletion.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And it's right down the boulevard. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown, Colorado. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be dragged down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, Why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. Defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have.
He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lewis to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 fourth down attempts. They'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Hand off from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And if the kicker can put one through, this would be a successful drive. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Dropping back, it's Savage. Quarterback extends the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Kansas State pushing the pace. Looking to throw it, Savage. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
It's caught. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The RPO, it's complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Working that left side now. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Buffs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Savage. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You've got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
The Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Scanning the field, it's Savage. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Using his legs to buy some time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Moving out to the right. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Lewis wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Buffaloes come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Converts on fourth down, still going. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Now on the counter. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down.
Touchdown, Colorado! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
To the air. It's Savage. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. To the end zone and is picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give to the lone running back. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the fourth quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
So now it's 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Punts it out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Lewis to throw. He's going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
59, Kansas City, 10.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Pulls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Across the 25. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. from the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Johnson wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is